No advisory. No advisory. No advisory.
Cheers, No Advisory Show presented by Power 104.4 FM. It's your boy C.O. McLean.
It's your girl Shopper.
It's your girl Ashby.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Merciless. Shout out to Petty P. Shout out to P Fine. Shout out to E Class. Sometimes we forget to shout out E Class.
Word. Because E Class came through last week.
He came through last
He
week
did.
with the
Keep it
overkill on the boards. But it's all
Oh,
right.
okay, in the middle of the day type
You know what I
shit.
mean? But he
Nobody
did.
got time for that.
And shout out our wonderful, beautiful, extraordinary person on the fucking boards, D the SG. Pocket size engineer.
Love her.
Let's show Instagram and show them right quick. Hey, hey. Yeah, I mean, it's No Advisory, and you got a very special guest with us that'll be calling in because we got to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Can I say I love him?
Yes.
Who?
Well,
Our calling.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. My bad.
I was confused.
Because I was trying to do it like when people listening. But,
Well, either way, he was there, and I love him.
Okay. Yeah, shout out calling guest, Pras.
Yeah.
Pras from the Fugees calling in.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
No advisory, motherfuckers. Bang. Ash, B. Hot topics.
You know what? I can't with him sometimes. It's all good. Yes, hot topics. Well, since we giving people shout outs, the first shout out we got to give is to our girl, Tempest Harris.
Hey, Tim.
She has been named set to produce Carolina's first major fashion award show.
Word.
We got to clap it up
Fact.
for her.
Let's clap it up for that.
That's dope. So I have a little quote from her. Y'all, I don't know how much y'all know how big this is for Charlotte. Like, for her to be able to produce something like this, she's going to be able to put a lot of local people on, and this is something really big for her. And she says she has been working on this for 2 years, and it is so important to me to see our artists, producers, and designers to be recognized for their hard work. She told us that she feels that she's a mutual ground because of media, and she has relationships with everyone. And our board is involved with everyday politics, fashion industry. Oh gosh, I lost my place. Sorry, guys. Fashion industry, and where am I at?
Talk it to the mic. Talk it to the mic. Talk it to the mic.
Fashion industry. Although they are extremely invested in its success, this was important to me because during the process, it will keep everything fair and unbiased. So, shout out to Tempest. This is big. And
shout out to Tempest.
Somebody else doing it big for Charlotte.
Fact. And I actually spoke to Tempest the other day.
Did
and
you?
Yeah, we was talking. I saw the what you call it, the ad,
The little press release.
yeah. And then I hit her because I was like, in New York and things, they have the fashion week, and they highly talked about. I was like, out here, I kind of prematurely said they don't have any fashion weeks out here. She just respectively corrected me and said there is fashion weeks. But then I said, well, if there is fashion weeks, nobody's promoting it. I don't never see anything on Instagram about fashion week. Did y'all know that fashion week was this past couple of days?
No, I did not.
I didn't.
It ended today? Actually, today's the last day for Charlotte Fashion Week.
But I did know, because I knew one year, like whenever New York Fashion Week happened, Charlotte Fashion Week was a little bit after that. But you're right. It wasn't anything that was heavily promoted. Because No Advisory would have loved to be in the
So what we did on our behalf, I reached out to the main organizations of the Fashion Week to say how we could help out to maybe promote it more and get it more out there. So I'm just waiting for their reply.
Because that's good for the city. So anything we can do, we are definitely here to help. So shout out to Tempest Harris. We are
shout out to Tempest.
Congratulations,
yes,
Mama.
girl.
Thank you.
Bang.
You're doing it big. Bang, bang. All right, moving right along to. All right, so I have been getting actual phone calls from motherfuckers. I thought we was back on Queen's show. That was hard for me.
It clearly was, because let me tell y'all, they thought Shy was gonna slip.
I could not check
Shy
out
is
Even
a
Nair's radio
professional
show.
on
Shout
y'all
out to
niggas.
her.
I'm
Yes,
trying to tell.
I slipped.
I got this shit.
girl.
You slipped up when?
That
You
was
wasn't
after the
even on
air. That was
mic.
that was off air.
Yeah,
He was in the back. You sure? He was in the background cussing.
Right.
How you in the background cussing? Anyway, so people have been hitting me up, asking me to talk about this Kavanaugh situation.
Kavanaugh.
I don't know why I want to say this guy's name French.
Kavanaugh.
It's a French tongue I got. Maybe my ancestors.
Kavanaugh.
I don't know.
I want to say, what French tongue? Are you from Minnesota?
I know this. Shut up. You don't know my ancestry.com. Goddamn. Anyway, so if y'all haven't heard about the story, Dr. Christine Ford pretty much did a press release on the guy that Trump is trying to nominate for the Supreme Court. So this gentleman is Trump's nominee for the Supreme Court. And I guess 30 years ago, when this young lady was in high school, she explained a situation where Kavanaugh and his brother pretty much tried to almost forcefully rape her. So I'll let her tell a little bit of her story herself in her own words. So, yeah. Headphones. Can y'all hear it?
I am terrified. I am here because I believe it is my civic duty to tell you what happened to me while Brett Kavanaugh and I were in high school.
Ford speaking publicly for the first time about an alleged assault more than 30 years ago.
I was pushed onto the bed and Brett got on top of me. He began running his hands over my body and grinding into me. I believed he was going to rape me. I tried to yell for help. When I did, Brett put his hand over my mouth to stop me from yelling.
Okay, so that was her statement.
Why are you laughing?
That shit sound fake.
Okay, so that's what the issue is. And if y'all have not seen the footage, you can pull it up on any YouTube videos. But there are actually people that are outside with signs that I believe, because that's the thing. A lot of people do not believe this lady. As you can see in the studio today, we got motherfuckers laughing, thinking that she may or may not be lying.
I can't believe y'all are laughing. And one person laughing is a woman, y'all. I can't believe.
Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
How you know she lying? You wasn't there.
I don't know if she lying.
So,
Shout out to Kim. Hashtag you wasn't there.
Right. You was not there. You don't know what happened. And wait till you hear your boys. Because for me, and I'll wait for him to stop because this is a serious topic.
Okay, yes, I'm sorry.
Because when I was brought forth this case, people were talking to me like I had went through situations where I've been fucking fucked with. And if I seen somebody that was getting ready to be nominated into the Supreme Court, I would come forward with my bullshit. I might not have said nothing up until now, but he's getting ready to be on the Supreme Court. So I feel the need to say what I need to say. 30 years ago, this motherfucker and his brother tried to forcefully rape me.
But you know what? A thing about this issue is like, why are people, or I'm going to say people, why are these women going to the past to bring up these claims of rape and allegations?
That's
like, why not do this then? Like with Bill Cosby. Like, come on, man.
There is a whole movement specifically about this, stating why. Thank you. Hashtag me too. There have been. Hold on a second. If it's not something that happened to you, it's not something that you can really speak on, right? Because it's a lot of women. They have their reasons, whether they didn't feel like anybody would believe them. Like, we don't believe her now, even if it was 20 years ago, whatever. You have people that it was somebody of stature, so you don't want some type of repercussion or some retaliation. I'm sorry, was the word I was looking for. It just could be the simple fact of you don't want somebody calling you a hoe.
And not only that, women are such people that we really keep shit in.
Yes.
Because we don't want to be laughed at. We don't want to be made a mockery of.
We don't want to be ridiculed.
Just like this lady. I feel like this lady is brave. Me personally. Because this happened, and for Trump, our president, to be fucking nominating this guy, knowing the background, whether y'all believe it or not, for her to kind of how she was speaking, and then this guy. So, do you got anything else to say, CEO? Because I'm going to move on to his statement if you don't. I'm going to move on to his statement.
I got a lot to say, but it's going to take up a lot of time, so no.
And we ain't nobody got time for that.
Shout out me too.
Shout out Kavanaugh's turn, arriving hand in hand with his wife, delivering a fierce denial.
My family and my name have been totally and permanently destroyed. I was not at the party described by Dr. Ford. This confirmation process has become a national disgrace. This is a circus.
Facts.
Kavanaugh, often emotional, fighting to clear his name.
That's not who I am.
So what?
It is not who I was. I am innocent of this charge. I intend no ill will to Dr. Ford and her family. The other night, Ashley and my daughter Liza said their prayers. And little Liza, all of 10 years old.
You crying?
Yes, he is.
Laugh at that shit. That's fucking funny. That's funny.
Ashley, we should pray for the woman.
We should pray for the woman.
His daughter said, if y'all didn't hear that, his daughter said his prayers last night, and we should pray for the woman, is what she said.
That was funny.
So it's like,
sir, he tried the Lord and everything. I'm offended.
He gonna bust hell wide open. I ain't even worried about him. But
Bust it wide open.
how I want to close this out is, regardless of how long it takes for a woman to come out and come forth with these allegations, let's not downplay them and let's listen. Just listen, because at the end of the day, that's all people want, is to be heard.
That's it.
That's all they want.
I just want to chime
Go
in
ahead.
right quick.
Go
I mean,
ahead.
I'm all for that. You know, a woman want to be heard.
Right.
Things that happen, you know, if they were sexually assaulted, they should come out. But my thing is, if you were sexually assaulted or sexually somebody said some this derogatory comments against you, whatever, say that then. Don't wait till what he's running for office or something?
Trump has nominated him to be on the Supreme Court. And you know, once he's on the Supreme, this is the thing. People ask what's wrong with the world. This is what's wrong with the world when you nominate motherfuckers, and these motherfuckers like this get on the Supreme Court and they get to making laws and shit that makes pedophilia okay.
Exactly.
It's actually motherfuckers that think that pedophilia is okay.
So
that's what I'm saying. You have to watch and monitor the people that you have put in these seats, because once he's on the Supreme Court, that's it. There's no vote now. He will be there for life till he dies.
Yeah, but we all know Trump's background as far as degrading women and things of that nature. But my thing is, my point is, I'm trying to allude to is why come out with this now that Trump has,
because he's getting ready to hold an important spot.
But why do it now? Why
Because
not
we
do that 30 years ago?
And I do want to add this: the FBI is holding off the nomination because they want this shit investigated. They want this shit thoroughly investigated before he gets that nomination. Just because the FBI realizes once he gets in this seat, a person like that's going to be in charge of making laws and putting them in place and setting them in motion cannot get it. That's what's wrong with the fucking world. Don't ask what's wrong with the world when some shit go fucking wrong. This is it.
So you cannot address the CEO. You cannot tell people when they are able to not even comfortably, to bravely state what happened to them. You don't know how traumatic that was to somebody to be like,
listen,
oh, I'm gonna go and just tell everybody that this man. You know, if that's what I'm saying. That's just like telling a woman pregnancy wasn't that bad or childbirth isn't that bad. It's not something that you went through. So how can you say that?
Okay, I get all those points, right? But let's go back to let's just take it and let's just put it in a whole, right?
Right.
So you have women. Women have a lot of power, way more power than men do.
Exactly.
They do, right?
We know
so
that.
when a woman says something, generally the public will take the woman's side more so than the man's side.
Liar.
Hold on, yes, I'm not.
You're
No, I'm not. Let me. Can I prove a point?
Go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead.
So in the case of, I remember, I don't know the exact story at hand, but it was the young white woman that said that these 3 black men that was in college raped her. Took the guy's scholarships away. They was like, oh, these guys are rapists, things of that nature. Degraded these 3 black men. Then she came out and said, oh, well, they didn't. Well, I don't know if she came out or the story came out that she was lying, and then they cleared the men's names up, but the men went through so much shame. It was like, listen, this girl, no matter the race or whatever, but it's just a woman saying, yo, these guys raped me. It don't matter.
See how I'm looking at you? That situation
no.
That was race.
No, it don't matter the race because
that
a woman
had nothing to do with gender. That was race.
Because trust me, if this lady here was black,
nobody would even care.
No, it don't matter. It's a woman.
Discussion.
It's a woman. Period. Because right now, I'm dead serious because I've seen it happen. I've experienced
as
it in my,
a black man.
Hold on. I experienced it in my workplace. And I signed the fucking agreement saying I can't talk about it, but they ain't gonna fucking know. But in the workplace, there's a black woman. There's a black woman
on your day off.
What up, Craig? Hold on. Let me get to the point. point. It's a black woman, and all of us in our workplace is predominantly about 90% black. So this young woman was saying that a lot of black men in the workplace was making sexually explicit comments towards her, which was totally false. Right. She went to HR. They all believed this girl. They had me in the office like, did you say this? I was sitting there like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't even talk to this chick. So I'm just saying, when it don't matter the race. If a woman says, hey, these guys sexually assaulted me, these guys said some derogatory words against me, they're going to believe the woman. And they're going to say, okay, what's your man's point of view? And then the man going to come and be like, well, I didn't say that. Da-da-da-da-da. And they still going to believe the woman until they could really prove 1,000, not even 100%, 1,000% that the woman is lying.
So
they're going to believe the woman.
If your thoughts were actually true, if they were valid, there would not be a Me Too movement. None of this would even exist.
Who created that shit?
So we're gonna move on. I feel like
it was actually created by a black woman.
First of all, second of all, D, you need to drop a bomb because bitch, that killed it right there. Argument over. There's a whole movement on this shit. So your points are very invalid.
Who created that?
Women that have been assaulted.
Exactly. A black
woman. All right. So if a man created a Me Too woman, what y'all gonna say?
That's fine, and it has been. What is Terry Crews?
Terry Crews came out and said that the man groped his penis
in front of his wife.
Right.
Okay, and what happened with that story?
He actually went to the Supreme Court with it, and he
But it didn't.
But what happened to that story?
Oh, it got dismissed. The case did end up. I don't think anything happened to the
right.
To the person.
Right. There was a man saying it. Right.
No.
Okay.
And it wasn't
case
so much.
Closed.
No.
Next subject. Next subject.
We don't have enough hours in fucking Hot Topics to thoroughly get into this shit. But just know you're wrong until we can thoroughly investigate.
Second of all, ladies, y'all hit CEO with all the hate mail, all of that.
CEO_photo.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck.
His
Come at me. I'm gonna.
Are not the thoughts of no advisory. Those
not
are
at all.
CEO's thoughts.
Those are my thoughts.
Ladies,
I own that.
We stand with you, Dr. Ford. We stand with you.
We stand with
Even
you.
though
Man
I don't
power.
do white,
Fuck
I
that.
don't do white feminism and all that.
I don't, and I'm not a feminist.
I'm not a feminist.
I'm
not a feminist.
I'll believe you too, Dr. Ford.
I stand with you, girl.
Big because y'all were fucking women.
Whatever.
Next.
Anyway.
And
right.
yeah.
So, like you, Cat Williams also has some beef too. Cat Williams had time the other day. Let me tell you. So, Cat Williams is pissed at Kevin Hart right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if y'all don't know, last week, Cat Williams actually went on V103's Frank and Wanda show.
Yep. They talked about it. Remember, they had that weak ass Hot Topic.
They tried it, but it was
vindicate them, girl. Vindicate them. Yeah.
So they went on their show last week, and it was a hot mess. I'm pretty sure y'all have seen all the YouTube footage from it. So Cat is obviously still bothered by the shit because he went on this whole rant about Kevin Hart, like pretty much telling him to meet me outside.
Cat Williams is with the shit.
Cat Williams really with the shit.
With the shits. Like every bit of them. So let's hear what he had to say.
Nigga. And I don't give a how many crips you pay, nigga. You gon' see me in real life, boy. Because I know one of these motherfuckers on here report directly to you, nigga. Heartbreaker, you know what it is. For the last few years, like Kevin been pretending like he been world touring. That been world touring, that nigga been everywhere but here. That is all through Saskatchewan. That got 30 shows in Saskatchewan, 19 shows in Russia. He then going over to Brazil for one show. Then he goes to Greece and anywhere but coming through these motherfuckers. You dig?
So he's pretty much calling Kevin Hart out on just pretty much. He doesn't think he's funny at all, y'all. And I think with Kevin Hart, he did go on the Breakfast Club last week, and he did make a statement. He went on a whole rant. He had time that day. He pretty much said, like, the black community, they're always saying how, we want more black people in these movies. We need more. Let's make Oscars more black, Oscars too white. And, and so once you see a person like Kevin kind of stepping up and fulfilling those roles that black people have been wanting these roles to be fulfilled by black people, we complain. And what Kevin Hart has to remember is Cat Williams is complaining, not the black community.
Yeah. Right.
And it's a whole. That's what kind of pisses me off is how y'all are no better than white people when y'all lump us all into one motherfucker's damn commentary. Like just because Cat Williams feel that way doesn't mean the rest of the black community. And we're actually the ones that are patronizing y'all. So y'all should be worried about how we really feel, not based off his. Yeah, not based off his feelings. Cat Williams is fucking rich.
Yeah.
All right. Regardless of how many lies he told about how many tickets he sold and how much money he make in his series and he's paid.
Can I say something about that? Like, and I've always been an advocate for Cat Williams. I say that, like Kevin Hart, I think his most funniest stand-up comedy one was the one, I forgot the name of it, but he was like, all right. Which
that was the funniest one? No, that wasn't the first one. That was like his third one.
I think that was, to me, that was his funniest one. But
really?
Yeah, but that was just in my opinion. But to me, I think as a comedian, as far as, because there's a different comedic prowess that each comedian has, like one good at stand-up, one is good at making movies, one's good at impromptu, things of that nature. Mm-hmm. As far as stand-up comedy, my pick is Cat Williams as a stand-up comedian. Cat Williams, I could watch all his specials.
Oh my god,
he has me laughing.
Absolutely.
All of them.
You're right.
Kevin Hart, some of them are like, this shit was you know what I mean. But because of who he is and his stature and his
Kevin
machine,
has machine. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Kevin Hart has the machine behind him, so it can elevate him a little more than a Cat Williams. And Kevin Hart's whole thing was, Cat Williams, you could have been in my position, but you let drugs overcome. And I don't agree with that because Cat is doing well.
Yes, he
is.
It's
just like with Pras. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers want to say, oh, why Pras ain't blow up. Pras is good.
Yes.
Pras is good. He could quit doing everything today and still be good.
Yes.
So
that
it's
royalty
like
checks he's coming in.
What? Let's not mention the score.
Right.
Like he's still getting.
I just want to open his
direct
mailbox
deposit.
to get one of them checks.
Child, can I get one direct deposit? Let me
get
one of those direct deposits. I'll be good for life.
I'll be good for life. Yeah.
So anyway, Cat Williams is pissed, and let's watch how this shit unfolds, because you know what I would like to do, but I know Kevin Hart would never agree to this shit. For them two to be like in a boxing ring, but it'd be like two mics, and they just go toe to toe.
For joke.
Cat Williams will win.
Cat Williams will
fucking
destroy him, but it would be so funny.
It'd be so funny. It could be
And if y'all have not seen Cat Williams' last stand up on Netflix, watch that shit.
It's fucking funny.
Girl,
it's fucking hilarious.
Funny.
When I tell you I was about to go to sleep, but I was literally on the couch. I can't breathe. My back.
You know my favorite, I just want to say this one last, my favorite shit when I would love watching Cat Williams, the shit that he does with the mic when he knocks it over his head. That's the funniest shit to me. We like,
it be so loud too.
And he even mentioned that. Can you name one Tiffany Haddish joke?
But that's what the difference between
shade. Right, but even I don't feel like he said anything. Everybody making it seem like he was hating. I feel like people just, or once you have a different opinion, or you saying that, oh, I don't like this person, I'm hating. You know, that's not what hating is. Facts. He was just speaking facts. He was stating his opinions, and his opinions I don't think were really wrong.
They wasn't.
But just because it wasn't popular opinion, oh, he's hating y'all. He wants your money. Da 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 da.
Right,
come on.
And that's the key phrase, popular opinion.
Popular opinion. But I will say, in that interview, Cat was, his opinions were definitely, for me, I agree with every opinion.
I think
nigga, your facts, nigga, them that 2.4 million for tickets sold, nigga, Beyonce did that shit. Right. They a lie. But his facts was mixed up with some true shit.
Well, and I think the 2.4 million, I think he was saying in total. I don't think he was saying for one tour.
He was saying that his tour, the reason why he got the Netflix deal was because he sold so many tickets. So he said that on his last tour that he sold 2.4 million in tickets or something like that. And that's why Netflix, because I think he was right with saying that Netflix, you can't call Netflix. Netflix has to call you, and they go based off of analytics and all of that.
Right.
They're not going off of anything else. They want to know what numbers what actual factual numbers you could bring to Netflix, and we'll go from there.
Right.
So I do agree with him with that, but the amount that he actually sold, I know, and I Googled it. You did not do, now unless he was talking about black comedians, George Carlin actually had the number one stand-up comedy, and he said that in the Wanda interview that he had the number one, but unless he was just talking about black comedians, I don't know, but he didn't specify that, but it was George Carlin, actually, a white guy, but whatever. His opinions, I did agree with. Cat Williams, I stand with you.
Yes, stand with you, Cat.
I stand with Cat. So, moving right along, I'm not sure how much time we have for
go ahead,
topics,
do the
I will keep
do the
going.
last because
keep talking.
Yeah, go ahead. Do the last one.
The The Carter 5 has actually finally fucking come out, guys.
How is it, though?
It is good.
I didn't listen to it.
So the first track, like I said, the facts and opinions by CEO are not those of No Advisory.
I haven't listened to it.
I put a poll out. Some people agreed it was trash too.
No, well,
I see a lot of people saying it's trash. That they waited so long.
It was so long. It's an outdated Wayne for me.
Right.
That's just for me.
And see, I did not know that this has been fucking 6 years in the making. I just literally listened to it, just went into the album, listened to it, and I thought it was all. This album has literally been 5-6 years in the making, and it just came out yesterday.
Right.
So the first track starts off with his mom, like, oh my gosh, I was in my car crying last night leaving the fucking studio. Like,
why are you so emotional lately?
That's the second time she said she's crying.
Right?
Girl, I know. I'm releasing a lot of stuff, y'all.
Amen.
Like, I'm going through this whole thing where
A
it's
little
just all about a little cleansing. So I'm
not mad at it.
I'm letting it all out. But y'all, last night, this was the wrong album to listen to, y'all. So his mom is like literally just with her New Orleans accent. I love those New Orleans accents.
I do too. I love how they talk.
Yes. So she's just pretty much saying like, you know, you were a definition of a man. Like you've done a lot. You take care of your kids. And it was just this whole emotional thing that his mom did at the intro. And then the rest of the album for me is just dope because I feel like it's relatable. He has tracks with
Tentacion, yeah.
Is that say right?
His daughter too, I saw it, right?
His name's on the album. Barack Obama's on the album, like
well, just an excerpt from a speech.
Just an excerpt from a speech.
He's good for those excerpts, though. He does that a lot on a lot of his albums.
He does. All in all, I'd say I like the album, but like I said, I'm going through an emotional cleanse, so maybe me and Lil Wayne are going through the same thing, and I can relate. So
I just think for me, it's outdated. Like I think it's about roughly 2 years too late.
You
for
think
me.
so?
Yeah, because when I listen to it, that's the Wayne that, of course, people are used to when he was
absolutely
out
he was
then.
popping. Yeah.
But it's like now, it's like so much music is out right now.
Right.
It's like I was like, okay, Wayne, damn, if you came out that shit 2 years ago.
How you think it's gonna do on the charts?
I don't know because Nicki ain't really doing too good on chart. And Nicki is in the know right now, but Cardi B done came and took all that shit. So it's like you got all these artists that's out now, the Little Pumps, the fucking who else that's out? All these Tekashi, like all these motherfuckers that's on the charts right now is like, where's the room for you and your album out on these charts in relevance to what's going on today? I don't see it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, by the time this show airs, we'll have more definitive
numbers, right?
That's a fact.
Right.
We'll so, since you brought up my girl Cardi, shout out my bitch Cardi.
Backing it up, bitch.
Y'all thought who was about to ruin what bag? Y'all see my bitch?
No, Cardi's doing it.
Killing Fashion Week.
She killed Fashion Week. Yeah, she killed Fashion Week.
And what?
Bitch.
From the Bronx, bitches.
And look, I thought she was talking about the single. She talking about how she killed that shit in.
And that's what
I was trying to tell people. Was saying like, oh, the fight with Nicki is gonna fuck up her bag. And you don't act like that. I was like, what standard are y'all going off of? White people do dumb shit like that all the time. First of all, second of all, y'all can't take the hood out of a bitch like Cardi.
Yeah.
Cardi's gonna be who she is, and guess
what? Who she been.
Ooh,
and you know what?
They love it. And they're loving it.
They love
it. You know what? They loving it because that's Cardi B.
Right.
You're not going to expect anything else from Cardi B.
I'm about to say, when I saw it happen, I was like, oh, that's what's up.
That's Cardi B. You know how many... I could imagine how many shoe deal companies she got to do commercials to throw their shoe. Yo, throw this shoe in this commercial.
Right. And my whole thing is people are like, Fashion Week was not the fucking place to do. Bitch, where's the fucking right place to fight? If I see that bitch, that's where I'm fighting her at.
I feel like people don't understand what on-site means. On-site.
And I've heard Nicki say that shit several times in her rap. Bitch, it was on-site that day.
Yeah, it was on-site that day.
Where were you? We were there. Where were you?
Facts.
So shout out my bitch Cardi.
Shout out to Cardi B, man.
Cardi, not backing it up.
Yes,
I
that
talk a lot of shit, but I'm backing it up. She do, and y'all not finna play.
And that was perfect segue to the song.
Cardi been who she been since the beginning. Y'all not finna fault Cardi for being who she is.
Nah,
drop a bomb
for Cardi B.
Drop a bomb D. I can't take it. Hold on.
Hey, we gotta get our own bomb or something. Because that is Charlemagne's bomb.
Oh, you know it?
You know
DJ Clue's bomb.
You take DJ Clue's bomb.
He take DJ Clue's.
We're going to find a no advisory bomb.
We're going to take, okay, yeah.
It's going to sound like a fart.
No. We need to get the AKs. They need to be shots.
Right.
Oh, you know what? I have to say gunshot.
Okay, word. Boom, gunshots. I like that.
Gunshots.
That'd be dope.
And I could be in the back like, pew, 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 pew.
What is that?
22.
A pebble?
A 22.
That's not a 22. That's
Bitch,
a
I
pebble.
shot you. Pew, 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 pew. It was a cute shot with pink smoke.
That shit is a pebble.
With pink smoke. Yeah, that's dope.
Hey, let's give it up for Ashley for Hot Topics. Shout out to everybody too. They trying to eat class.
You
Shout
fucked
out
up our whole.
direction.
He fucked up your whole Hot Topics, going all off, trying to tell women how to grieve and shit.
Man, let me tell
you fucked it up.
That was entertaining.
CEO_photos is all I got to say.
It's not. It's CEO photos. It's no underscore.
It's no
nothing.
underscore CEO photos.
Fuck, y'all gonna be
CEO photos with a Z.
Y'all gonna be adding the wrong nigga.
You're definitely gonna be adding the wrong person. I'm with that smoke. Hey yo, so we gonna get into our artist of the week. It's our very own P Fine.
Yes. Hey, P Fine.
She just dropped. Well, she didn't even drop it yet. We giving y'all an exclusive. This one is called Hennessy. She sent it in the inbox and was like, "Yo, put this." We gonna. So I was like, you know what? I couldn't find an artist of the week this week. I was kind of late. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it always real.
And we also love you too.
I mean, we love you, P Fine, but I was like, yo, no, fuck it. We gonna put P Fine on.
Right,
She dropped a new song. All right. So this one's called Hennessy by P Fine, our artist of the week. Bang.
Yes.
Bang, bang.
Brazilian hair, no Remy. At the dealership like Gimme. Ain't fighting over no Jimmy. Is she really rapping? Yeah, really. Pretty gang, stay with me. Any shooters? Yeah, I know many. I ain't Cardi, but keep me a Henny. 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 Any shooters? Yeah, I know many. Pretty gang, stay with me. Ain't fighting over no Jimmy. I ain't Cardi, but keep me a Henny. 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 Ain't fighting over no Jimmy. At the dealership like Gimme. Thick as hell, got plenty. I ain't Cardi, but keep me a Henny. I don't understand why she in her bag. Shawty creating the beef over someone I had. She all on my IG and she scrolling through pictures. Now on my DM and he ain't even with you. I'll never let a hater get to me. But when my gang around, they never even get to me. I'm pretty, but watch out. Baby, don't get too close to me. Got a squad and they ready. Get shit poppin' like Hennessy. I ain't Cardi, but keep me a Henny. 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 Pretty gang, stay with me. Thick as hell, got plenty. I ain't fighting over no Jimmy. I ain't Cardi, but keep me a Henny. 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 Thick as hell, got plenty. Ain't fighting over no Jimmy. Any shooters, yeah, I know plenty. I ain't Cardi, but keep me a Henny. Ain't beefing on the gram, nah. I keep me a Henny. Pulling up to where I am. Pull up. I keep me a Henny. I'm always smiling. I'm never too rude. But if you keep on acting, then little bitty bitch, my Smith and Wesson got an attitude. Now I'm trying to be nice to you, I'm over here sitting pretty. Not bothering nobody. I'm always smiling. I'm never too rude. But if you keep on acting, then little bitty bitch, my Smith and Wesson got an attitude. I ain't Cardi, but keep me a Henny. 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 Pretty gang, stay with me. Thick as hell, got plenty. I ain't fighting over no Jimmy. I ain't Cardi, but keep me a Henny. 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 Thick as hell, got plenty. Ain't fighting over no Jimmy. Any shooters, yeah, I know plenty. I ain't Cardi, but keep me a Henny.
Yeah, so that was our artist of the week, P Fine with Hennessy.
One time.
Yeah, I mean, just a reminder, if any guys want to be an artist of the week, make sure y'all email us at No Advisory Promo.
Girls.
Huh?
You said any guys.
Any guys or girls, yes, facts. If y'all want to be an artist of the week, please email us at noadvisorypromo at gmail.com. Hit us the email, we hit y'all up and we get y'all on, all right? So now we got Shy Boogie with the Be Advised. I feel like we didn't do Be Advised in a minute.
I know, it's been a while. It has been a while.
We got to get back to
and I have a few, yes.
So we are right now with Be Advised with Shy Boogie. Take it away.
But first, I want a sound effect that says sexist. Like, because it's a lot of misogyny that goes on with No Advisory.
Child of misogyny.
Ain't no really niggas. We need sexist.
We use big dictionary words here.
The misogyny is real, so I want one that says sexist.
It's all good though, girl.
Right. I'll get y'all together. That's fine. Moving on. So Be Advised, like I said, yes, it has been a while. I missed you guys. It's been a while. And y'all know that y'all can email me at noadvisorypodcast@gmail.com. Get your problems. It could be anything, not just relationships. It can be your money, your job, and all that. Shy is universal, so I got you. Okay? That's yours.
Oh, it's mine?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna let me kill it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I
I'm
got
not
a
drinking no
birthday party
tequila
after this,
at
too. I'ma be-
11:30 in the morning.
I'm gonna be in the birthday
child.
party lit with the kids. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, hand me a margarita.
I'm not doing it. No. Moving on though, so I'm gonna keep Be Advised today short because we got the bomb call-in interview.
Yes.
We gonna keep it for that. So today's Be Advised is what the person asked is they have one question. Are ultimatums smart after you've been with the man for 3 years?
Can I go first?
our ultimatums. But
I just, for me, if it gets to the now, it depends on what the ultimatum is, because what I see is a lot of girls say like things like, "If you don't marry me by this time, it's over." Ultimatums like that, I don't like when it has something to do with lifelong decisions.
Okay.
Ultimatum like if you don't
give me
no
a
head,
job, I'm leaving.
if you don't give me no head tonight, I ain't giving you no head tomorrow.
Right.
You know, like
yeah, that's
those,
funny. That's petty.
Right.
Right.
But when you get to saying I'm not marrying, no, that's such a big step, y'all, to where if you got to get to an ultimatum, just don't do the shit.
Right.
That's how I feel. That's
okay,
just,
so you think that so it depends.
it depends on the subject of the ultimatum, because some ultimatums are all right, those petty ones, but when it gets more serious, where it can affect your life, like, it's not even worth it.
Okay.
You know the answer, ma'am or sir.
I ain't got no comment. I'm letting Sean Bugs take this.
No, I ain't know you ain't got no. Don't
you
stop
should
now.
Have so you're a married man. Were you hit with an ultimatum?
Ooh. Shit just
actually, I was. I was hit with an ultimatum.
I know you were because they were together for like 8 years. I know the fuck he was.
Yeah, I was hit with ultimatum. My wife wanted to be married by the age of 30, and I thought that was. I'm like 30. That's too young. Like I'm still like 30. That's like no. You know. So in the back of my mind, I always had that in my mind. Like okay, I'll just as a great woman, I'm gonna. Adhere to that, but if it came to the point where I wasn't ready, I wasn't going to do it.
Exactly, and then at the end of the day, a man is never going to do what he doesn't want to do. But I just feel like when you present, for me, and this is just a girl that has lived, child.
Okay,
when you present, girl, when you present those things to people, like as far as ultimatums with marriage, like it just don't end well.
Right,
it don't end well.
And so to end it out, then, because there's not that many people here to comment on it. Anyway.
Right.
Your question was, are they smart? I don't believe that they are smart. No. After 3 years, I do understand why a woman would do it, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm even at a place now. Absolutely. I'm about to be in my relationship for 5 years. So, I know that the result of an ultimatum may not be that good. It could lead to the end of the relationship. It may lead you into something that like you said with marriage, if you have to present it as an ultimatum, I won't say that it might not necessarily turn out bad, because sometimes, like CEO was just saying, sometimes niggas just want to wait it the fuck
boost.
out.
Yeah.
So you have to give them that boost to make them do it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because if he didn't want you, then why would he still be there? Kind of. It depends. Every relationship
and when I say
different.
that, I think I'm speaking more of the new relationship. Y'all
right,
ain't been together long, and bitch,
exactly.
you already trying to, after 2 years, trying to either you do this by year 3 or it's done.
Exactly. So they're saying after 3 years. So I think 3 years is a long enough time. If you're talking about upgrading your relationship and all that, again, it might not be smart because you don't know how the nigga is gonna respond. Men don't like to be put in that box. You know what I'm saying? It might make him feel like you trying to, like, it's a box of men basically. But if he love you and all that, then he's gonna go with it. So I don't think that it's smart, because it's gonna lead to I won't say necessarily an argument, but it's gonna lead to some truth that might hurt your feelings or whatever. So no, it's not smart, but use it because it's there to be used.
Can I chime in?
Absolutely.
I just think that shout out to what's it Source? Did I say that right?
Yeah, Young Source guy.
No,
you need to put that somewhere else.
Source Man Simmons. I just think that he said that 2 years is too short.
Nope.
I agree. I think 3 years is too short, because I always say
okay.
In my philosophy, and this is just in my philosophy. Let me just
hold it right.
In my philosophy, I think that the minimum is 5 years.
Okay.
And I say 5 years because it takes, You got the year to know the person.
You got and that year is when it's all lovey-dovey.
It's so lovey-dovey.
Ain't nothing really happening.
Ain't nothing really happening in that year.
Right.
And then you got to factor in moving in with each other. That takes at least a year and a half, maybe 2 years.
To get like that good
to
know if it's really, that's true.
And then you got that's 3 years. Then you got the 4th year to put it all together. Then you got the
niggas ain't trying to be homeless. You need to move in after 6 months. I love you. Let me move in.
Right.
But I love you, Daquan.
Then you got the 4th year, right? That you put all of those things together.
Right.
And then the 5th year is your decision year.
Right.
To say, hey, okay, if I moved in with her, we've been together, that's the thinking year. And then after that 5th year, then you really know, is this the person that you want to be with? I think you should give an ultimatum after the 5th year. That's just my opinion.
Agree. I agree because like a relationship, you know, you're going to go through, you have to go through those things to know that if that's the person that you can make it through life with, because shit ain't going to stop happening.
Right.
But can you do it with the person that you're with? You know what I'm saying? So I definitely agree. Like they said after 3 years, that might be a little premature, especially with how you broke it down, because I never thought about marriage or spending my life with anybody until this is the longest relationship I've ever had. You know what I'm saying? So probably with any other nigga, you know this shit about to be over in a couple of months. I already knew.
You got a good 60 up out me, sir.
And that's it. You know what I'm saying? But now that we've gotten to this place and we've been through all the shit we've been through and all that, you know, now that's why it's in my mind. So breaking it down how you did, I definitely agree. So like I said before, no, it's not smart, bitch. It ain't smart. But it's there for you to use. I wouldn't do it at 3 years either, though. 5 years and after. Yeah, because, I mean, after that point, at 5 years, if you have to present an ultimatum and the nigga ain't with it, then, bitch, you need to move the fuck on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That means that your relationship is over and you need to find you a new man or woman and, you know, whatever. So, because, you know, last time I just be swearing everybody heterosexual, and it's just not like that. You know
really
what I mean?
Ain't.
So,
it
man,
really
woman,
like
whatever you like, you know. But, no, it's not smart. But, again, use it.
Yeah, use that shit.
Right.
Got to use all
Facts.
your resources.
Shout out to Sauce Man Simmons said we speaking the truth.
Word. Always.
Dropping facts. Dropping gems.
Drop a bomb. Drop a bomb on that. Drop a bomb on that.
Goddamn bomb, D. Drop a goddamn bomb out this bitch. Dropping bombs.
We got bombs dropping.
Bombs and shit. Atomic bombs.
Gunshots.
Mighty bombs. Bombs.
Word.
Goddamn bombs over Baghdad. Goddamn.
Hey. But this Sunday, well, we are going to hear this show on Thursday, so it's going to be after the event. But yo, shout out to East Sud, man, who put together a dope, fucking awesome event. It's called the Non-Stress event. We're going to be out there in Greensboro. It was a dope event. We had a great time. Shit was litty. We got a lot of interviews. So make sure you check out the website, No Advisory Podcast or show.com. Either or, still directed to the same place. Check out the footage. Make sure you check out the YouTube, youtube.com, No Advisory Podcast. You know, and fuck with us on Instagram. No Advisory Podcast. Fuck with us, man. You know, we try to keep y'all entertained, man.
And if it was something that you didn't hear, you might be able to catch some tea on my reality wrap-up. So you have to like and subscribe our YouTube page so you can see your girl drop some gems on Married to Medicine, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood with they trifling asses. So y'all make sure y'all go to our YouTube page, like and subscribe, man. Love y'all.
Facts, man. If y'all want to be on, or if y'all want to send in y'all tea to Shop Bugs, man, make sure y'all send that in, man. Let them know where they can do that.
You can do that. You email noadvisorypodcast@gmail.com. Put in the subject, be advised. Let me know your issues, your situations, and I got you.
Facts. So we have a special call-in guest, Pras from,
Pras.
Dude, that's his name, Pras.
I'm about to
you know what I mean?
right.
She was like, Pras.
I got your back, Pras. She was about to pop off.
Like, hold up. But no, that was right. My fault.
You know, over 20 million records sold, 2-time Grammy Award winners, the score. I mean, like, if y'all don't know who Pras or the Fugees are, then Whatever that rock that y'all up under, that shit must be heavy as fuck.
And you better not be an artist and not know who they are. You gotta pay homage to the
Pay
people that
homage to
came
people
before you.
Absolutely.
So you better not be an artist.
Check out that Wave Culture streaming on all social
media channels.
Yeah,
right? Was that right? Media
Yep.
platforms. Media platforms.
That's right. So we're gonna get into our special guest, special calling guest, and Mr. Pras. Yes.
You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and make you want me.
Now that I escape, sleep, walk awake. Those who correlate know the world ain't kick. Jail bars ain't golden gates. Those who fake, they break. When they meet their 400-pound mate, if I could rule the world, everyone would have together, of course, when get the up and on their horse.
Yeah, what's going on, Pras?
I'm good, man.
All right, let's give a round of applause for my man Pras on the line right now. One time for Pras.
Pras in the building.
In the motherfucking
This is
building.
amazing.
Word, this is dope, man.
Legend right here.
Right,
Yes,
so let the people know who you are, where you from, and what the fuck you do, Pras.
Man, I'm Pras. You know what I'm saying? I'm from New York.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just chilling, man. I'm on my grind. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Come on, Pras.
Right.
Pras, you being real humble right
Very
now,
humble.
Pras. Now, you know it's a lot of millennials out here. They not up on history and all that. So you got to really tell the people who you are, like, for real.
Right, you got to toot your own horn right now.
Come
B.
on, son.
I mean, you know, I started a little band called the Fugees.
Yes.
Just a little bit, you know.
You know, we sold
Over 20 mil,
records,
right.
You know what I mean?
Just a little 20 mil ain't really, you know.
You know what I mean? So, you know, we did our little thing. So
Definitely.
I'm just happy to be part of the culture and still be alive and doing it, you know?
Facts.
Absolutely.
Not to just be a part of the culture, but to have such an impact on the culture, you know? And I was just watching your interview that you had with Ebro. And just speaking, since you brought up the culture, you know, one thing I was listening to you saying, you know, is just how for the culture is just being used so much now, especially by these younger artists, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to know, I guess, your take, you know, where music is going, I guess, the environment and things that is in the different type of artists, different type of music and things that we're hearing. Like, what do you think about the state of the culture right now?
Musically, I think it's fine. I mean, it's where it needs to be. I think, you know, vibe is there. You know, you got some great vibes, and then you got some bullshit. But that's in any era. You know what I'm saying to you? So I think it's dope. I think artistically, I like how a lot of, you know, it's not like back in the day where, like, you know, what a lot of artists who are doing some great things and making, you know, getting that bag, you wouldn't be able to do that back in my day. You had to be straight up signed to the man to do that.
Right,
you had to
that's
go
true.
to a label.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know what I mean? So this is dope right now, man. Shit, man. Can you imagine, like, 20 million CDs is equivalent of having, like, 10 billion views.
Right, now, yes, absolutely.
Like, if I had 10 billion streaming, like, man, and if I had owned that shit,
where y'all would be like way more, right?
Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? So this is a dope vibe. I'll be honest with you, I think this is one of the best moments as far as like entrepreneurship. You know, I look like every if you're a student, say I'm a student of the game. So if you're a student of the game, each era brings something that's like it could claim, right?
Right.
Like, obviously, the 80s is the birth, really. Late 70s, early 80s is like when hip-hop started to get its identity, right? And then I think the 90s was the class that brought in, like, the heavyweights, just brought in that classic vibe, you know what I'm saying, too? Which opened the doors for what's happening now. And now, this generation took everything we did, and they found a way to monetize it on a level that we weren't able to monetize it. Like, in my day, you had to straight up sell records to make money.
And that's it, right.
Like, you know what I mean? Today, motherfuckers is popping off of a verse. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
verse pop off and you out of here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Crazy.
But, I mean, and that's true. You know, how they're able to monetize it now is awesome. But, you know, it seems like now, before back in your day, niggas was really spitting. It was real content. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff that you could really listen to, where it seems like it's a lack of that now. People got the views, they can monetize and all that. They got the social media presence, is that and the third, but they not talking about nothing. What do you think about that? Or is there anyone that you're listening to that they talking about it? That they talking about anything that you're listening to?
Yeah, I understand that. So now you're talking about content. Now that's a whole different story.
That's right. Yeah. But content. Hip hop should be. That's it. Started off with us trying to have a voice to have content, right?
But my argument with that is, if there's not a demand out there for that, then you can't be mad at them. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure if the audience wanted that, then the artists would have had to the rappers would have had to provide that, right? So here's what I mean by this. So think of it like this. If tomorrow morning, every woman on this planet decided, yo, I want my man to be a plumber. Yo, do you know how many plumbers will be out there right now? Tomorrow? My man in that room will be a plumber. I will be a plumber. My driver would be a plumber. Every man on this planet would be a plumber. If every woman said, I want a plumber. Right? So it's all about demand. That's all it is.
Right.
So right now, but back in my day, it had to be about the content. Today, not so much. It's a different vibe going on. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a different vibe. You know what I'm saying to you? That doesn't mean it ain't gonna change. I'm starting to see some of that change. Now everybody's talking about bars. So now that you're starting to see that starting to be implemented. You know what I mean? But like I said, I ain't mad at it. Some of the shit is hot. Some of the shit is lit. Some of the shit is bullshit.
Whack.
You know what I mean?
I think it's more whack than bull. But
ownership.
But when I look at the totality of it, I'm not just looking at just the content. Listen, I'm telling you, there's something to be said when you created your content, whether it's bullshit or not, and you own your shit.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Powerful,
that's true.
man.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that in my era, man. It's like, a lot. And think about this, right? Us, the culture, is the only form of business that creates its own IP, meaning intellectual property, and we don't own our shit.
Right.
Mark Zuckerberg owns his shit. Elon Musk owns his shit. Like the Thomas Edison family still owns his shit because he created. We don't own our shit.
Yeah.
That's something to think about. You know what I'm saying? This generation right here, 30 years from now, whatever the next format of where music is gonna be distributed, they can say they own this. Young M.A. own her shit.
That's true.
Shout out to Young M.A. Where she out here working.
Oh, absolutely. So underrated.
Hey, y'all have a track together, right?
Yeah, y'all got a track.
Yeah. Shout out to her.
Word.
But I'm just saying, even a lot of these guys out here in this generation, they own their shit. They put their own shit out, and they popping their shit. You know what I mean?
That's dope. Hey, Pras, this Petty Pete, man, what's going on with you, bro?
Man, you know what it is, man. I'm grinding.
Hey, dog, you said something, and I'm one of those intellectual brothers like yourself now. I got to understand the perspective of, I can understand the perspective of, basically what you were saying is the consumer is responsible for the content that's coming out, right?
100%.
Okay, now here's a total juxtaposition concept. Now you study philosophy and psychology at Rutgers and Yale. I'm gonna hold you accountable, right? All right. So, do you think it's more of is there any percentage that you think is owned by the fact that there is a marketing machine that constantly provides a platform for us to take in whatever music that they have, and they push that on us until we like it? Like, is there any percentage of it?
I be hearing that, but here's my argument. Like, I don't think it's that trivial. I don't believe the machine doesn't care about any of that. They just care about what's going to work.
And what's going to sell?
I don't think they care. If they listen, if everybody wanted to hear gospel, wanted to hear like you talking about Virgin Mary and the Hail Mary and all that, and they think that's going to sell, then that's what the machine will be pushing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? You feel what I'm saying? They don't care which way it go. All they care about is their bottom line.
Absolutely.
Now, I would say this to you. When the machine sees that this, whatever it is, works, then they come in and they basically milk the shit till they can't milk it anymore. I would say, yeah.
Okay.
But the machine doesn't sit here and be like, yo, we gonna play some dumb shit. Some dude gonna say some shit that doesn't even fucking make any sense and let that shit pop off. Right. That's what we're gonna go with. Mm-hmm. Nah, they're gonna see like, oh, that shit work? That's what they're gonna go with? All right, we're gonna give them more of that. Absolutely. Because that's what's selling. Right. That's what the machine does.
So what happened to in other words, for lack of a better term, what happened to your era? What happened to the era where content was no longer like, what happened to where everybody just woke up one day and was like, you know what? I don't want to hear all the cool shit.
I don't think that. Here's what I think. You guys gotta look at what's happening, right? So think about it like this. There was a time that for anyone to get on, not just artists, whether you were a pilot, engineer, tech, teacher, you had to be basically picked in a sense of like limited access, if you will, right? And then here comes social media, where everybody's a fucking critic.
Right.
Everybody has a word. Everyone has a say, right? So now it became a good and a bad, right? Because now it's like, yo, that person, like, people like to support dumb shit because they feel like, yo, I'm on some dumb shit because that could have been me, right? It's like, you know what I'm saying to you? Everybody's a singer in the shower room until you fucking come out on stage and really realize, damn, Whitney Houston's a real singer. I can't really. But if you get a dumb motherfucker that sings some stupid shit, you're like, man, I could do that shit. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go for it, right? It's kind of like when you're driving on a highway, why do you have traffic? Because people love to see the car wrecks, right?
Right.
It's like, well, why we watch reality TV? Because we're like, that's some dumb shit we're watching right now. You know what I'm saying to you? We don't want the intellectual motherfucker because it's like, I got to think too much.
Right.
Oh, that motherfucker too smart, man. I ain't that smart. I want to go to that dumb motherfucker and be able to say that's some stupid shit because I'm above that. But if it's somebody that's above me, I don't want to think too much. I don't want to work my brain, right? I don't want to go in the gym and really work out when I can get a liposuction.
Right. The easy route.
I don't want to really work out my ass where I can move my fat. You know what I'm saying to you? Like
2019, be ready.
That's it.
I mean, it's just easier.
So that's what happened.
Right.
That's what happened. You know what I'm saying to you? But then you know what's great about that? Mm-hmm. Everything has a curve to it, right?
It does.
At some point, people will get tired of that shit. Mm-hmm. And then now they're gonna want that real shit.
Right.
Hopefully.
Something too. So you gotta remember, hip hop was the answer to disco. Think about this, right? You got to think about this. If you know about music, disco was some bullshit, but it was hot. And then the 80s came in. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, there's a real struggle going on. My G, let me explain something to you. Let me tell you something. For the culture, think about this, right? Look how emboldened these people feel right now. Your homegirl walked in some dude's apartment and claimed she thought she walked into her apartment and shot this dude up. They straight up telling you, we don't give a fuck
about you, fat.
Right.
In our face.
We gonna do whatever because and what they did, they fired her.
They
tried to say homeboy was in drugs.
Yeah.
What the fuck that has to do with somebody
anything?
walking into somebody's apartment
Exactly.
and
shoot right in your own apartment.
They're telling you.
They changed the narrative.
So you know what's gonna happen? Yo, I believe at some point we're gonna wake the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yo, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you some shit. It's gonna sound controversial. Yo, homeboy up at that spot right now where he at, number 45. Yo,
y'all's
like
president.
It's like the best thing that happened to us, yo.
It is. I said
it's
the
like,
same.
so we got too complacent. We really think it's all good out here. It's not fucking all good.
Okay.
The playing field is not level, yo. Real motherfucking talk.
That's Brooklyn coming
That's
out right there.
right.
Absolutely.
That's Irvington, New Jersey.
No, that's so
coming out
true.
right there, son.
That's so true. We needed a wake up call. Now I know you got to get ready to head out, but I don't know if you got a chance to check out like the new edition biography on. Did you?
Oh yeah.
So, Pras, are we gonna get Fugees
That biography
type?
was incredible.
It was so good.
Okay.
It was so
let me
good.
tell you something.
What's up?
I'm gonna tell you the top 3, like boy band biopic.
Give it to us.
Okay.
Give it to us.
Number 1 was 5 Heartbeat.
5? No,
that
you
wasn't
didn't.
even based on a real group.
No, you did not say the 5.
5 heartbeats.
That was number 1.
Okay, Eddie Kane.
Temptation.
Okay.
Number 2 was Temptation, and number 3 was the Jackson.
Oh,
Yo, I ain't
okay.
gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
That new edition is creeping up to number 2, possibly number 1, yo.
I'm not mad at that.
That
I'm not
shit
mad
was
at that.
incredible.
Man.
So wait, and then when the Fuji joint come out, that's gonna be like number 2 too, right?
Well,
Right?
I don't know about that.
Come on, son. You gotta.
Complicated.
Come on, son. Come on. Do you really don't you believe though? Like seriously, in all honesty, don't you believe that people were so y'all had an era that was so much emboldened. Y'all were dominating the era so much that people want to hear about you.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, man. But you know, the thing is, unfortunately, man, you know how we do, man. We you know, I say this, man, about us, man, which is, you know, you gotta love us, man, and hate us at the same time. When you're talking about us, man, let me tell you something. You take 10 black people, man, you put them in a room together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they gotta do business, but they agree on 9 things, disagree on 1.
And
they can't do business.
Yeah.
You take the other man. They disagree on 9 things. They just need to agree on 1 thing, and they doing business.
Right.
There's something about us, man, where we just can't get our. It's just an unfortunate thing, man.
Yeah.
I hope one day it won't be like that, but until then,
You know,
what it is, man.
You know what I want to know, Pras? For the people that's coming up, you know, in the industry and that are trying to create groups, just let the people know, like, what are some of the difficulties of creating a group, like a group of your stature?
I mean, the difficulty obviously is, you know, when you're talking about a team effort, man, you got to have one goal, even though you have multiple parts to it. But everybody got to understand there's one goal, right? Whatever that goal is. And so, you know, when you're being with a team, you got to think about you're responsible for each other.
Right.
Your win is my win. Your loss is my loss. You know what I'm saying too? And it gets really difficult, man. And you know, you got to always be mindful of each other. You know what I'm saying too? That's what I would say when you're coming up on the group. But there ain't no groups right now. The only group that's out right now is Beagle.
That's true.
Right.
And lightweight, let me tell you this. Think about this. At one point, it was Quavo going by himself, and then that Migos record. That record, Bad and Bougie, was really his first. And then the other 2 jumped on it, and they popped off. I commend them that they ride into success because they could have. Quavo could have kept that for himself.
He could have.
Facts.
He could have, but you know, he gave it to the group, and I'm glad that you gave that insight. You know, because us here, we a group. So it's kind of like, it's hard when you got different personalities coming together. It's like we all got to agree on something. But like you said, if the opposite of one person on the opposite end agrees, then everybody do business. But if one person on our end, talk about the African community, they can't agree on that, then it's
like trying to find that common ground is difficult in a group setting. I think that's why now it's really no groups now.
Yeah, because of that
it's
aspect.
so easy to be by yourself.
Well, also, you got to remember, there's no group also because everybody want to keep that 100%.
Right, I'm about to say, everybody wants credit. Everybody want to be on top. Absolutely. By themselves.
That number
Facts.
1 spot.
So, Pras, man, before you go, man, we want to get a quick game. Can you play a quick game with us right quick?
Yeah, all right.
All right. This is to liven up the move right quick. We're going to play this game called Would You Rather. Would you rather? Is it Would You Rather?
Yeah,
Sha?
we can do Would You Rather.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Sha, hit him up the Would You Rather.
All right, so we'll start off with it kind of light, and then we'll go, I guess, a little bit deeper, okay? I'm not going to hit you with it. You know, sometimes you get a little X-rated, but you a legend. I'm not going to do you like that, right?
Respect, King. Respect.
Right.
I can do whatever, man. Just whatever.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
This is no advisory.
I don't feel comfortable. I don't do it. So you prefer football or basketball?
Football.
Okay, I never knew that. Music or sex?
Music or sex?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Music.
Okay. On a woman, bad breath or ugly feet?
Oh, I can't do ugly feet.
So you'll take bad breath?
Yo, I can't do ugly feet. I cannot do that.
What's the shorty from Boomerang?
Oh, Robin Givens. I forget her name.
Because you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I can get her some mint.
Oh,
I can't do nothing with her feet, yo.
That's true.
Smash from his back.
Would you rather be the first person to explore a planet or be an inventor of a drug that cures a deadly disease like AIDS or something?
Well, I better be the inventor.
Okay. That's dope. All right, last one. Since I know that I know you're from an immigrant family. Tell me, would you rather be fluent in all languages and never be able to travel, or would you rather be able to travel anywhere for a year but you can't learn a word of a different language?
Travel.
You rather travel, but then you won't be able to talk to nobody.
Doesn't matter because you know what? When you travel, you start your mind expand. You just learn. You know all these languages, but you can't talk to anyone. You're stuck in one spot. You know what I'm saying?
Because I knew French 10 years ago, and I don't know it no more. Because none of y'all don't nobody speak it over there. I got one last one, Pras.
Okay.
Right.
Would you rather? Would you rather star in a movie that never makes any money, or get kidnapped by a pirate?
Oh, no, he didn't.
What?
I can't. I'm done.
What the fuck?
I better start in a movie that never made no money.
The pirates is real, dog. Ash said you had a situation like that. What happened with that?
Oh, God.
Oh, that's a long.
That's what I told him. I said, there's no way we're going to be able to ask him in a 20-minute frame about that pirate story. But believe me, when you come to Charlotte, we got to get the tea on that whole entire story process. I was reading that shit like,
yo, you know what?
The
if
fuck?
you ever speak to Dave Chappelle, he'll tell you the story, too. He knows the story.
If I run into his ass, we will have a glass of Henny, and we're going to talk about it, because I got to hear that.
Matter of fact, we probably run into him at NBA All-Star Weekend. It's in Charlotte in February.
So if we see you, Pras,
I might be there for that, too.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Holla at us, and the first thing I'm going to ask you now about them pirates. What happened?
Wait, so before you go,
go ahead.
Give up the money.
Last thing before you go, you got to tell us about the new EP Pras. We heard about wave culture. So what's up with that?
Features, everything.
It's lit. You got to check it out.
We was listening to it.
Oh, you were listening to it?
Yes, it's on Tidal. It's on Tidal.
Come on, we do our research and homework over
you
here.
heard Steph LaCour on it?
Hold on, we pulling it up. We was just listening to the whole thing while we was waiting on you.
Oh, I shot the video with me and Steph LaCour. That's the single, Wave Culture, the title of the EP.
Okay. That's
all right, so listen, how y'all feeling about it? To keep it real though.
It's a good vibe.
It's vibe, and you said it. You said that you was giving vibes.
Right.
You giving vibes.
Absolutely.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Because we was just playing in the background, like I said, and it was like, who is that? I was like, that's the Pras. Right. Playing for y'all right now. I was like, okay.
Yeah, we just.
Speaking of,
I'm gonna have to check that video out. You said you got a video out for which one?
For Wave Culture. For Wave Culture.
Coming out next week.
Okay, that's what's up.
So speaking of albums, right quick, who's your top 3 artists of all time, and what are your top 3 albums of all time?
Come on, Pras.
Come on now.
Top 3 hip hop.
It could be any genre of music. Period. Your top 3 artists, any genre. Top 3 albums, any genre.
Just do
hip hop then. Just do hip hop
right now.
I just do hip hop to narrow it down.
Biggie, Pac, and Biggie, Pac. Damn.
I could help you. Give you.
I throw Lauren in there.
Okay. Okay. So that's your top 3 artists: Biggie, Pac, and Lauren.
That's loyalty right there.
Right. And what's your top 3 albums of all time?
Top 3 albums, hip hop albums.
Hip hop albums.
It would be Ready to Die.
Okay.
It would be Machiavelli.
That was a good album for him.
And I would say, you know what? I'm going to fuck your head up.
Uh-oh.
King of Rock.
King of Rock.
Who was that?
Run DMC.
Run DMC? Oh, Okay.
There you go.
You fuck everybody here.
There is no higher. When
expecting you to go there.
I don't know all the words, but yeah, that one.
Yeah. Okay, that's what's up.
Is that the album they did the joint "Walk This Way" with Aerosmith?
Yeah, that was the remix. But to be honest with you, I'm gonna have to do a 3-beat. The Chronic.
Oh, the Chronic. Yeah, that's.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you a ill story. So,
please.
So listen. So in 1992, 93, me and my group, we're trying to get on. You know, we putting our whole shit together, whatever, right? And so I'm in the industry, but I'm really not in the industry. But I have my man who was working for Flavor Unit. For Tommy Boy. Because they was just putting out Naughty by Nature.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And he got a cassette from Priority. It was the Chronic. It was just a cassette. It wasn't even CD. And we were driving. I never forget this. Mm-hmm. We went to some school in D.C. In my college year. We went to some school, like some party was going on, and we drove.
Mm-hmm.
And we put in the cassette in the car, and it was the Chronic. Yo, let me tell you something, man. The feeling that I had, we listened to the whole, now from New York to DC, it's a 4-hour drive.
Right.
So back and forth, it's like 8 hours. Yo, we listened to the whole shit back and forth. Like, it was the most masterful shit I ever heard. That's what inspired me for the score.
Okay.
You kidding me? That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Dang. Hey, I almost forgot to mention, we had we did a thing called Ask Pras, and we just picked one particular question out of the group to ask you. So this one is coming from my man Vance. What's his name? Yeah, Vance Ferretti. So you had asked I got on the thing. But he said, what was the feeling that you had knowing that you are a part of one of the most prominent groups of all time? Started.
I mean, it's you know what it is? I would say it's a humble experience.
Okay.
A lesson and a humble experience, you know, because you sit back, man, all you try to do is do something great. And to see that it connected with people, even like 20 plus years after, man, you know? I mean, all I can say is be humble, man. That's all I can be. Be humble by the people, man, the way they responded to it and made us what we are today, man. 20 years later, people still talking about Fuji reunion.
Right.
You know, next year, I think we might be up for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know, it's just a great experience. You know what I'm saying? So words can't even express it, man. I'm just humbled by it, man. God is just so incredibly good.
Facts. Amen.
We got you. Facts. We got you.
No doubt.
Hey, okay, I got one final question. One final question. All right, this is the final question. What would it?
It's all good.
What would it take? What would it take for the Fugees to get back together? What would it take?
I knew somebody was going. I wasn't going to do it, Pras.
What would it take?
Look, I heard 20 million is what they offered.
No, 90 million is what they offered, and they walked away from it.
Not even that. Not even the money part. Like, what would it take individually between you three guys to come together and say, let's just do something one last time? Forget the money, forget all of that. What would it take from you guys to get that back together?
Atonement.
Okay. That's a good word. That's a very good word. Yes. You should say smart Pras. Atonement. That's it. So on that note, let's give a round of applause for Pras for coming through.
You want to tell your audience what that word means? Because they might be like, what the fuck?
Oh, you know they be confused.
We want to look, and we want to make sure we give them the dictionary definition of it.
So school them real quick, Pras, just in case they don't know.
Facts.
Sorry?
I said school them in case they don't
know.
Yeah,
drop the meaning in.
I thought you was going to tell them.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll give you the meaning. Atonement. Reparations for a wrong or injury.
Right.
It's pretty much making a wrong right.
Into a right.
So, right. So basically, like in the Jewish community, they got this thing where they have a period of time where they go into atonement, meaning like you just clear everything you ever did that was wrong. You just go. It's like a cleanser.
Yeah.
You just go and clean yourself totally up. That's what I mean. So I think each one of us, including myself, even though I feel like I wasn't the reason why this thing is where it's at, but I mean, I'm still to blame to a certain extent. You know what I mean? I think we all just got to get to that point. I think once we get to that point, you know, listen, let me tell you something. Think about this. Man planned, but God laughed. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
If God wants it to happen, there's nothing of us.
Ain't nothing y'all can do.
Right.
Nothing y'all can do.
Facts.
Well, I hope that happens. Let's speak that into existence.
Okay, claim
Yeah.
it.
Man.
Hey, yo, man, we want to thank you for taking the time out, man, to come through, kick it with us, talk with us, drop some gems, all that, man. We appreciate you, Pras, man. And, you know, best of luck to you and everything that you do. The EP is out. Let them know one more time.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, we ain't talk about that, but we know about your digital platform that's on the way too, right?
That
the
too.
phone and all that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I'm coming through to talk about that. Don't worry, baby. I'm going on that campaign.
Okay.
You know,
Don't worry about it.
For the culture, man. For the culture.
Word. Okay.
Because, you know, we went over the 20-minute threshold, so we couldn't give you all. We had to cram it down.
Too much.
But, yo, man, one more time, let the people know where they can find you at. Let them know the name of the EP, where they could get it from, all that.
The name of the EP is Wave Culture. You know what I mean? It's on all digital platforms. And you can catch me on the gram. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. You know what I mean? I'm here. You can catch me wherever.
Wherever.
You know?
Pull up on them in the streets. Say what up.
Pull up on them like I'm the 5-0. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, man, let's give a round of applause one more time
Thank
for
you,
Pras,
Pras,
man.
so much.
So much, Pras. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Absolutely,
Thank you very
absolutely.
much.
Hopefully we see you Hopefully we see you around
Yes.
the NBA All-Star.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
definitely coming to All-Star.
We're going to keep in contact. We're going to keep in contact through your PR.
All right, cool.
All right, Pras, take it easy, bro.
All right, bye.
All right, bless. Cheers. So that was our special guest, Mr. Pras from the Food. Let's give a round of applause for Mr. Pras from the Food,
I got living legend.
Legendary.
We interviewed him. We did.
Right. Legendary. He fresh off his Hot 97 interview, too.
Word.
So we got him fresh off the Hot 97 interview.
Right. And y'all niggas better grab us while we hot.
What you said, Shot? The stock just went up.
Just went up, niggas. I told y'all niggas.
And we also have a special interview coming up. If y'all not familiar with the Grand Hustle on BET, we got one of the finalists. We're going to be interviewing her. We're going to be dropping her interview as well. Miss Crystal Gardner. Yes. She's going to be with us. So let's give a round of applause for Miss Crystal Gardner as well.
Hey, Crystal girl.
You know, she got the whole team KG going on IG.
We see him going in. I can't wait to see who wins. And it's
we
going
team
down.
KG. Since we got her on, we got to be a little biased.
We gotta be. We gotta be. She fuck with us. We fuck with you.
Facts. So, man, this is your boy C.O. McLean.
Your girl Shot Buzz.
It's your girl Ashby.
Shout out to P-Fine. Shout out to Merch. Shout out to Petty P. Shout out to E-Class. Shout out to D to SG. And this is No Advisory, powered by 104.4 FM. And we are signing off, motherfuckers.
We out.
Bang!
No advisory.